Hello HipKit friends, it's Antonia here with a new process video made with the November 2024 HipKit releases. And for this layout I'm using the main kit, Embellishment Kit, Cardstock Kit, Color Kit, the Winter Floral Metal Die Set and the Fair Isle Border Stamp Set. So here I'm making a start with the Color Kit, and I am using different types of ink and different types of wet media. So first I'm applying ink from an ink pad, which is from an older HipKit color kit. Second, I will be adding the Lindy's Magical ink powder mixed with water. And last, I will be adding the Lindy's Magical gold powder mixed with the Nouveau Embellishment mousse. These latter ones are all in the November color kit. So I did this in this particular order because I did experiment a little bit and I found that this was the best way of adding different media types. So when I added the Lindy's Magical ink powder mixed with water, I didn't wait for it to dry properly, and when I added a different media type, it blended with it. So that's why I chose the ink pad first, because that dried quicker. And then when I added the red, I made sure that it was properly dried before I proceeded with the third color. And I just absolutely love how this red just glides so easily onto the cardstock. And it's such a beautiful deep tone of red. I know that Kimberly experimented with mixing it with the Nouveau Embellishment mousse, and that gave it a lot pinkier tone, but I just absolutely love how deep this red came out when I added just water to it. So as you can see, I'm making sure that it's properly dried before moving on to add the embellishment mousse, and I had to be really careful with it. I did add a little bit of water because this is leftover mousse from my previous attempt and it did dry a bit, but I didn't add the water to dilute it in any way. And then I'm adding some more mousse to it, more embellishment mousse to it, and a bit more ink powder. It's just a really nice thick texture, and I wanted it to be like that so it adds extra texture to the background of my layout. So here is a close-up of how the plaid pattern came out, and I just love how the gold contrasts against the red and the blue. So for my layout, I'm going to be creating a layered background, and the cardstock with the plaid stencil pattern will be sitting in the center of the page. So here I'm making a start with the bottom layer, and I'm going to be using the Fair Isle border stamp to decorate it. So this bit did take some pre-planning and trialing the stencils to know exactly how to position them to achieve the desired effect. And this is the full 12 by 12 cardstock, and basically what I'm doing is, once I positioned the stamp into my stamp platform, I'm turning the cardstock 90 degrees until I stamped all four sides of the cardstock, and then I clean and reposition the stamp to finish the stamped pattern. And once the white cardstock has been stamped all around the edges, I repeat this technique on the other two cardstock before layering them on top of each other to create a nested effect. And for the stamping, I use generic stamps that coordinated really well with the color scheme of the November kit. So initially I wanted to go super easy on the embellishments because I wanted the stamped and the stenciled effect to come through. I added my photo and a large die cut piece from the main kit as the title, and then I created an embellishment cluster in the opposite corner of the layout, but then I just couldn't resist adding some of the floral pieces cut out with the winter floral metal die set. I absolutely adore these. They are so versatile. I know they're supposed to be poinsettias, but I just think that they're so versatile. And I cut loads and loads of pieces out from the red, the pink and the yellow cardstock, and I think I've been using them pretty much on every single layout I created with this kit, and I have no intentions in stopping using them. I find them just so nice to use on the larger layouts, but they are quite nice for December daily albums as well. So I tried not to add too many of them because I really wanted that plaid effect and the Fair Isle stamping to come through. So I kept this layout fairly simple. I completed the layout, adding some of the little enamel stars from the embellishment kit. I absolutely love these, and I just think they were a perfect finishing touch to my layout. So here are some of the close-ups of my completed layout. I hope you find my process video inspiring. Be sure to keep checking back to our YouTube channel as we upload process videos daily. And you can also check out our friendly Facebook group for further inspiration. And if you decide to subscribe to our monthly kits, you will receive a saving on the main kit, further discounts for add-on kits, and you will get free access to all of our cut files. Thanks for watching, bye now!